What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino here with y'all. It's late, but I'm in the building, man. We up in this thing. We up in this thing like a chicken wing. I don't know. I didn't know what to say right there. But we here, man. We here. Glad to be with y'all on this. I guess it's Saturday morning now. It's usually Friday night. But nevertheless, we'll get some open topic stuff in. I ain't gonna stay with y'all long tonight, but I did want to make sure that I made an appearance to holler at the family on this. I don't know what the weather is where y'all at, but it's been a little chilly, a little rainy. So, as per usual, I'm going to ask y'all to hit the like button as y'all come in. Hit that like button as you come into the room, and we're going to make it do what it do. It's open topic tonight. So, we back doing open topic. I think we did open topic the last time, so we'll jump on it again, man. I got a few things that I do want to discuss with y'all pertaining to the podcast, the Underground Dialogue podcast. Be sure that y'all have subscribed, man. Be sure that y'all have subscribed to the Underground Dialogue podcast. That's the new podcast with me and my brother Keith Stowe. And look, man, that's gonna be. We plan on that being the truth center, but we're gonna be doing our very best, man, to drop the truth. That's gonna be the headquarters. That's the best we can do, man. We're gonna do the best we can do to make sure that we keep on injecting the truth. Episode 1 is up. We have a clip from episode 2, so please subscribe right now. Some of y'all have, and I appreciate the ones of y'all that have subscribed already, but some of y'all have not. So if you have not, Underground Dialogue Podcast, go subscribe right now. Do it right, rat, R-A-T, rat now. Go subscribe and go check out the first episode and spread the word, man. We want to build it up and get it popping. We're going to get it popping like Rice Krispies, man. That's right, Uncle G. R.I.P. to Shanquella Robinson, man. Terrible story, man. I'm at a point, man, where it's really hard for me to understand what people be thinking these days. It's like amazing when you see some of the stuff that people do. It's like, man, what's going through people's minds? And to film it, that's what trips me out. It's like somebody sitting there recording this while they doing this to this woman. And if it's not dumb enough what they're actually doing to her, what they did to her, if that's not dumb enough, because that's as dumb as it gets, but it's really dumb for the person who's sitting there filming it and pumping it up the whole time. Because guess what? They don't want to say what happened because nobody wants to incriminate themselves. But ain't nobody stupid. Y'all did something to that girl, man. And at the end of the day, let's just call it for what it is, man. Everybody going to jail. I thought I had blacked out for a second. I don't know what happened. Everybody going to jail. Everybody's going to jail. Because, man, how can you, man. That's an example of where, man, you got to really know who your friends are, man. And it's still not possible. It's still not guaranteed. You got to know who your friends are, man. You can't just be running around with no anybody, man, and just. Because typically when you travel, you traveling with people. You don't travel with folks unless you know them. You know, you ain't gonna go on no trip. At least you shouldn't go on no trip with just total strangers or people that you just kind of, I kind of know him, I kind of know her. And nah, you gotta know. Because people go and they go on these little trips, man, they never come back behind just stupidity, man. So blessings to that lady's family, man. Man, that's terrible, man. Open topic tonight, man. What's on your mind? Pontiac says, hey, let's speak on Malachi Z. York. What about him? You saying let's speak on Malachi Z. York? I mean, what you want me to say about him? You say something, and then I'll say something back. I don't know where you want me to go with it. That's like somebody saying, hey man, let's talk about popcorn. I'm like, I mean, what about it? You got to give me something to go off of. Y'all hit the like button, man. We ain't gonna do that tonight. We're not gonna start this up tonight. If you haven't hit the like, if you're in the chat right now, you haven't hit that like button, hit it right now. The numbers are disproportionate. Hit it right now. If you're in the chat right now, you can hear my voice. All I'm asking you to do is click that like button. Click it right now if you haven't done it. That's the assignment. That's the assignment, man. Yeah. Let me get back up to date. Catch on. Let me catch on what's going on, man. They gonna get what's coming to them. Man, bro, that is horrible. You know, it hurts, man. It hurts on every level. It hurts on every level because, you know, just that poor lady, man, for them to do that to her, man, that had to be terrible. But again, what kind of mindset do you have to even, man, to even do something like that? And then you dumb enough to record the first part of it, and then you dumb enough to try to cover it up. Man. Micah Wilson says, your comic book and poster are a great addition to my room. Love all your work. Well, it's funny that you mentioned that, Micah. Segue. And right up under it, I see Dollar Bill is in the building, man. We want to shout out to everybody who supported the comic book when we dropped the first edition. So now we want to announce that we're coming back. We got the second edition dropping, and we got some adjustments. We got some improvements that have been made to the package. First of all, Dollar Bill, we have a new bundle box. We have a new box. Like everybody who has the first box, you know, the new box is going to actually have the front cover of the comic book on the front part of the box, you know, so it's gonna make for a much doper look. And as we get to the coming to the winter months, we also want to add a hoodie into the package. So picture this cover on a hoodie, man. That's gonna be dope, man. Plain and simple. So the new bundle boxes are available for pre-order. You can still order individual comic books, and that's right. We calling this the Wizard Edition. Y'all got to get it, man. Hold on. And you can pre-order it right now. All those who may have missed getting it the first time, because we sold out. But now we back in the game. Back in the game like the coach put us in, man. Phantom Face Final. How did you come up with the idea for the experiment? I told this story before. it's loosely based off of an episode of the Twilight Zone where some aliens came down and they had this device that would kind of make the people act a certain way. They would mess with the lights, mess with the electricity, and they would see how human behavior would respond to certain conditions once the conditions were not favorable or not comfortable. And after that, the people just went into chaos. So I kind of based my song Experiment loosely off of that, but mine was more talking about how the actual experiments of this world are carried out with pharmaceuticals, with social media, with food, and all the different ways that they control us, distractions, and manipulate us, and all that. And they just wanted to see what it would be like, what it would do to the people. Common sense, man. Thank you. That common sense. Appreciate the donation, man. Much love. I'm a juggalo. Shout out to the juggalos, man. That's a big, big movement right there, man. Thank you so much for that love, man. Always appreciate it. But yeah, man. If you didn't get the everybody in here who got the comic book, just can you raise your hand or say yes? Some people didn't know. Some people in here didn't even know that we put out a comic book dollar bill. They didn't even know. See, the original box looked like this, where you could see the stars in the universe. But the new box is going to have this on the outside of the box. Going to have the front cover. See? Got to get that comic book, man. Yep. Say Rod Serling is a genius. I would have to agree. Marty Moore, do you think it's just a coincidence that all of the evil is always recorded now? Nah, there's no such thing as coincidence, but we live in that kind of world. That's why it's not just by chance. Everybody records everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and all in between. So you got people that see the evil is just more magnified. If we see somebody like we saw that sister getting beat up in that hotel room like that, man, and this clown filming it, you ain't gonna fight back? You ain't gonna even try to fight back? Instead of him jumping in as a man and splitting those two women up to make sure this doesn't get to where it ended up getting. He's standing there, you not gonna fight back? So yeah, that's evil being recorded, but it's magnified because of how evil it is and how the result turned out. But you know, you got people who record their weddings, you got people who record their children's piano recitals and basketball games. You got people who record their concerts and freestyles. A lot of good stuff gets recorded. You know, you get people who record speakers speaking knowledge and wisdom. So everything gets recorded. It's just the bad stuff, it stands out a little bit more. So it's crazy, man. It's just crazy. See, yeah, man. Astro say I got the autograph, number 16. See, everybody remember their number. You remember your order number, huh? Already. Well, y'all can reorder. Y'all can order if you don't have it, if you didn't get it, or if you want to re-up. You know, you can get it, man. Y'all can get it. We new and improved though. This time around we got hoodies. Go to that website and y'all can get down on it right now, man. My boy K Love up in this thing. Spikey say, I got it. Is that Devoyer? Say, I got it. Yeah. Michael say he got it. And yeah. Is that Oved X? I ain't trying to be the president. How many of y'all in this room would actually, if you got a phone call tomorrow and an offer, a legitimate offer to be the president of these United States, how many of y'all would take that job? I'm finna really see who crazy in here. Raise your hand. Say yes. If you got a legitimate call tomorrow and they say, man, you know, we've randomly selected, we feel like anybody can run this country. Who would take, how many of y'all would take that job? I wouldn't. Trying to tell you. I wouldn't take that job for all of the, I can't think of nothing to say. Michael says, I've been meaning to buy you a new album soon. You got to get it. What you waiting on? We keep on, look, everything you mentioned is handy. Brand new album. Telekinesis. Want me to tell you how to get it? I see you, Cynthia. On SouthParkCoalition.net. Get that album. Get that album. Or you can go all the digital platforms and get it as well. That's right, Dollar Bill. We appreciate everybody who supported the comic book. But spread the word and keep it going. Let's run through this second wave. Let me see which one of y'all would take that president job. We got a nah, we got a hell no. Jonathan, you'll take it? Another hell no, no. Jonathan say he would take it. What makes you want to take that job, John? What do you think? What do you think you could do? That's the problem. Anyone smart enough to be president is smart enough to know they don't want to be president. Jonathan say he's the one. Jonathan says that he would take that job. Okay, well, let me ask you this then, Jonathan. We're going to put you in the hot seat. Since you want to, this how they do the presidents, the candidates. If you became president tomorrow, what would be the first thing you do? What would be the first thing you and your administration would put into effect? What's the first thing you would do if you became president? We waiting on your answer, sir. Because you got a lot of confidence. You say, I'm the one, I have it all. Phantom Face Final said he'd take it just to have one job instead of two. That job would be like having 50. You see them presidents get old within that first year. You have all your hair gonna be black, and 8 months in, you're gonna be looking like Santa Claus around this bad boy. Beard gonna be gray. You're gonna be out of there. Stress. Because when you get behind them walls and they start telling you, they start showing you all of the real stuff behind the curtain, all that classified information on certain things that you ain't supposed to talk about, all the things you said you was gonna do. Now that they got you in there, they're like, nah, you ain't finna do none of that. They're gonna let you know that, hey, yeah, you got the title of president, but you don't really run this. We run this. We are the shadow government. You're gonna think that it's gonna be real easy to just go in there and just start doing stuff. Not how it works, sir. The president don't control jack. Let me see what you said the first thing you would do, Jonathan. Let me see. Let me find it. You say, I have it all and will share it all. What you gonna do? You say, I will make this happen. You're not saying nothing. Where you at? Hold on. What you gonna do? Y'all remember when Dolomite? Nah, I don't know why I'm asking y'all that. Y'all don't know about no Dolomite. Dolomite said, mountain, what you gonna do? The mountain says, we gonna part, Mr. Dolomite, and let your bass through. So what you gonna do, Jonathan? Let me see. I see your self-care. I'm gonna answer that question in a second. I want to see what Jonathan, what his first move is gonna be once he's put into the White House. Hold on, man. You sound like a politician, though, because look, you ain't answering this question. You say, mark my words, I got you. I promise. What? What you gonna do? Phantom Face saying, he said, I spill the beans, the milk, and everything else. You'll be a target. Look, he said, I have everything I need to be the president. Still ain't said what you gonna do, man. Come on, man. I thought you was ready. Hold on, Pat. Ooh, yeah. See, Pat Warren came right out the gate. Pat Warren say, I'm coming off these reparations. Hold on, wait a minute, Pat. For who? Because the United States government, they've given reparations before. So you got to be specific. Who you giving these reparations to? See? Free bus passes for every single or elderly citizen. We can about to do that now. You say you need 2 years of studying. Come on, man. I thought you was ready, Jonathan. I thought you was ready. Who these reparations going to, Pat? Hold on, let me see. Cynthia says, do you listen to your old raps? You mean like my old songs? Like from older albums and stuff like that? I really don't listen to a lot of my own music. That's why I don't know the words to it. That's why I repeat certain stuff sometimes. I don't listen to a lot of my music, but sometimes when I do, I like it. Is that Habga? Say, I don't even vote. But see, that's the thing. This ain't no vote. I said, if they called you tomorrow, whoever they is, and said, hey, man, we want to make you president. Will you accept the job? Ain't no vote. Would you take the job? That's the question. You say you're going to need 2 years of studying and meditating. Oved X said he would ban hate. How you going to ban hate? How you going to do that? In order to ban hate, you would have to go into you'd have to enter into the minds of every individual who has hate in their mind. It would be impossible because hate is everywhere. You couldn't, people are interviewing on jobs giving a certain image to get the job, but deep in their mind, they don't like black people. They don't like these people here. They don't like this. They just like, I'm just going to say what I say to get this job. So it'll be, I want to know, I'm that guy. I'm the moderator at the debate. I want to know, you said that if you became president, you would ban hate. How do you propose that you would do that? How would you actually ban hate when there are millions and millions of people who have hate in their heart? How would you be able to go into their hearts and ban that? Emmanuel says, why is a BM bitter? Man, we going into that tonight? Well, I'm going to say this to you, Emmanuel. All BMs ain't bitter. You said, why is A? Does that mean you're asking why is your baby mama bitter? Or why are some baby mamas bitter? Because all of them are not. All baby mamas ain't bitter. There's some very good baby mamas out there who they have good relationships with the baby daddy, and they co-parent from wherever they are from a distance. They co-parent and they make it work. But there are other situations that just went bad. So if in general, if you're talking about why certain baby mothers might have that bitter spirit, it's a bunch of different reasons. Same why some baby daddies might have that bitter spirit. Just the reality is some of them, they may still have feelings for the father of the child. They didn't want it to end, however it ended. And so now they may use the child as a way to get back at the father, and they may be bitter in that light, like, he don't want to be with me no more, or he's moved on, he got somebody new, and then he don't want to move, he don't want to be with her no more. I mean, there are a few reasons, but again, that goes both ways, because there's some dudes out there that, they act real funny, they act real weak in those kinds of situations, but only the child suffers ultimately in the end, because our emotions get involved and our anger gets involved to the point where we don't even think about the well-being of the child. We so busy trying to get back at each other as parents of the child and trying to prove our point and trying to make each other miserable that we don't even think about the child. Cadbury said Barack went gray in 2 years. Yeah, man, you don't want to be the president. That boy had a head full of black hair. The next thing you know, that boy was snow-capped mountain. Sacramento Truth Movement. Shout out to Sacramento Truth Movement. I just did an interview with Sacramento Truth Movement, man, and we had a good conversation, chopped it up on multiple topics. Taught each other, learned from each other, and just was a great interview, man. So I appreciate you having me on the show, and we had a good time, man. How old are you, K-Rino? Who out there know how old? Y'all know how old I am? Just put it down in the thing. So is that Isha King? Somebody in here know how old I am. Put it in there. Spikey said puppets. There you go. Phantom Face already answered. I'm behind. He already on top of it, man. Yeah. Ralph say, I know about Dolomite. Open topic tonight, man. Hit the like button if y'all haven't already. Everybody that's in the chat, y'all hit that like button, man. Do that right now. Way down in the jungle deep. I bet y'all can't finish that line. Way down in the jungle deep. Bet y'all can't finish that line. Archangel say, imagine the president saying, I got us. President saying, chill, bro, we good. Just chill out. I trust him. If I ever heard a president go say, man, just y'all relax, chill out, man. We good. I'm already on top of that. See, that what people say. You best right here, president, say, hey, man, look, bro, I'm already on top of that. Whatever it is they ask him about, I'm going to trust him. I'm like, yeah, he from the hood. If they ask him a question in a press conference and the president say, see, I already knew you was going to ask that. I already knew he was going to ask that. See, I was ready for you. I'm like, yeah, he from the hood. Self-care, you are the subconscious of rap, man. I'm just trying to be somebody that can help us be better. Same time, helping myself be better. V said, or accept a job to hunt down whoever they are for giving it to you. Yeah, like who had that power to just give the job in the first place? Do you think The Rock will be president? Who? Dwayne Johnson, The Rock? The Rock running for president? I don't be following that stuff, man. I don't. See, because, and I'm not saying that I'm right to do that, because I think you should follow. You should keep very close eye on this political circus, because you got to know what the left hand is doing. The right hand got to know what the left hand is doing. And I ain't talking about left and right wing. I ain't talking about that. I'm just in general, because I'm neither. I'm trying to be on God's wing. Space City said, I'll take the job and enjoy it. I saw the Chappelle monologue. I did see it. I saw it. K-Rino, have you ever felt broken? I feel broken. I have many weaknesses. I never felt broken. Daltanium. I never felt broken. But we all have points of a weakness where you get, you know how they say you bend but you don't break? We've all been to the breaking point where it's like, man, something hit you that just mess you up. But, and like you say you feel broken. Now, that's cool. That's cool. You can feel broken. Just don't be broken. Don't allow yourself to be broken. See, you have to call on the power of God and the power in your own mind to realize that, number one, you say you have many weaknesses, but you are bigger than your weaknesses. You're more powerful than your weaknesses. God is definitely bigger than your problems and more powerful than your weaknesses. So if you feeling like that, then that means you are not digging into yourself to pull out the qualities that will fight those feelings of being broken and feeling weak. You have to see, you know how people say challenge your fear? When people say challenge your fear, that means if you face with something that scares you, that seems to be a scary obstacle for you, instead of running away, they talk about fight or flight. Those are the only two responses that you have in the face of adversity. You're either going to stand there and fight it, or flight. You're going to fly up out of there. You're going to get the hell away from there. It's the same thing when it comes to dealing with internal weaknesses and depression and feeling like that. You got to attack it. Understand the root cause of it. Why do you feel broken? Why do I feel broken? Man, what happened? See, because if you're feeling that way, that means something happened. That means you went through something, or somebody did something to you, or, and you're saying you have many weaknesses. Everybody got weaknesses, but the key is when you recognize your weaknesses, bro, It's like you playing basketball. I don't know if you're into sports or not, but I'm gonna give this analogy. You got a dude that plays basketball. He's right-handed, but he can't dribble going left. That's a weakness. You got a dude who he's strong, he quick, he can dribble, but he can't shoot from the outside. So you just back up off him and let him shoot because he can't make a shot. That's a weakness. So if a basketball player has a weakness, what does he do? He works on his weakness until it becomes a strength. So whatever it is, if you recognizing that you have a weakness, then you should know what they are. So you challenge them and fight to work on those things and reverse them until it becomes a strength, till it's not a weakness no more. And if you're feeling broken because of what another person did to you, then you need to remove that person from your life. Miss Lady Sample said, I'd be happy with going back to 2019. 2019 must have been a good year, huh? She's like, forget that. I'm going back to 2019. She like, I ain't got to go back 10, 20 years. Just take me back 3 years. 3 ain't enough for me. I got to go back about 30. I got to go back about 30. I got to go back about 30, Miss Lady Sample. Yeah. She also went on to say, let people be them. Hate and all just shows you who they are. I'd rather they not hide that. Absolutely. I like to know what I'm up against. You never heard the saying, the devil you don't see, the devil you don't know? I want the devil I know. I want to see him, know him, who it is. I want to know how you feel about me. You ever seen those pictures? You ever seen a picture of somebody and the person that's in the picture, they posing for the picture, they smiling, they just super happy. Then there's somebody behind them in the same picture. They not supposed to be in the picture. They kind of just in the background and they looking at the person that's smiling. They looking at it like, man. And sometimes it be their friend. It's like, man, look how she looking at her. And the camera caught it. Now, that's not always a tell-all because sometimes people can misconstrue that. Sometimes, that person might be just looking at something else, or just, it might be something else that may have them looking like that. And people say, ooh, she don't like her. So it's in the air, but the point is, I like to know where I stand with people. The dangerous person ain't the one who is letting you know that they don't like you or they don't mess with you. The dangerous one is just the ones that's smiling around you and hanging around you all the time, and they don't like you. He all in your house. He all at your birthday party. He holding your little baby in his arms, and all the while he hates you. He can't stand. He thinking about, I can't stand your daddy. Hate your mama. But that's the one you got to worry about. That's the one you got to worry about. Cadbury says, if he was president, first move, I would ban gangster rap for the sake of my kids. You got to go a step above that. Don't say you're going to ban gangster rap. You got to go to these record labels. You got to deal with the labels who are putting out the gangster rap. Don't just put it on the gangster rap. How are we hearing the gangster rap? If we got a problem with it, how are we hearing it? You need to call up Universal, Warner Brothers, Interscope, Sony. Contact those CEOs and talk to them about gangster rap. You know what they're going to tell you? They're going to tell you what that devil Leon Cohen said. Man, I got a family to feed. You can't, don't, the gangster rap is the branch on the tree. Them CEOs, them labels, that's the root. The honeycomb hideout. I remember that when I was little from the cereal. Let's see. Appreciate the love. Is that for Sean Johnson? I'm trying, man. I'm trying. We striving. Do you think that fiat money will be coming to an end? I don't know. I just know this whole economy is going to be coming to an end at some point. Teeth. Joe. Me and baby mama not together, but she keep it 100. She ain't put me on child support. I mean, look, it's a bunch of what's the word I want to use, man? Just respectable relationships between people who are co-parenting, man. Everybody don't get into that mess. See, the mess comes when one or both people just don't accept the reality that the relationship is over. When they don't accept, hey, look, man, our purpose was to bring this child in the world. We understand that whatever we had, it's grown apart. It's not there no more. But for the sake of this child who we both love and want the best for, you know, we're gonna move on and do right by this child. So it's not gonna be no petty, spiteful moves that take place. So if baby mama want to go hang out with her friends that night and it wasn't planned and it wasn't time for baby daddy's visitation, and she just happened to call and say, hey, my friends, they going out tonight and they hit me spur of the moment. I really want to go. Can I bring Junior over there? He gonna say, oh yeah, I ain't doing nothing. You know, bring him on, but I ain't doing nothing. But when that spiteful spirit is still there, you still the dude. He's still feeling some kind of way because she don't want to be with him. I'm supposed to keep on the weekends. Today Tuesday. I ain't no. You have to figure it out. Get a babysitter. Well, it's your son too. I mean, yeah, he's my son, but according to the court order, I ain't got to keep him. I got something to do tonight. You ain't got nothing to do. I just asked you what you were doing. You said nothing. See, if you're going to act like that, but people have good relationships where they can actually call and say, oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, bring him over. No problem. You know, just come get him whenever you're ready. I'm trying to see what this is on my head. Come get him whenever you're ready. That exists. That's a real reality because these are two people who have accepted. They moved on from each other. She got a new dude. He got a new woman, and it's fine. They have one step to go past that, and that step is okay, making sure that okay, me as baby daddy, I gotta know how this dude is that you're with now. How is he? Oh, he's good. He's okay. He ain't gonna be acting crazy with my son. You know, nah, he ain't gonna be acting fun around my daughter. Okay, the same with. Okay, well, who is this lady you got around my child? Okay, that understanding get locked in and they good. What's the problem? Because it don't make no sense to keep on acting like that. It's not gonna make the situation better. Go move on like she did. Or ma'am, go move on like he did. You want to hold y'all child 9 years old. You still holding on. If that man ain't messed with you in 9 years and you still feeling all, you still act funny when he come to pick him up. You wasting time off your life. Could have been happy. One person does not dictate your happiness, or shouldn't be in control or be the source of your happiness forever when it's not clearly not meant to be. You still holding on to it. Go find your happiness, man. Open topic, y'all. Hit the like button if you haven't already, man. Hit the like, hit it like, hit the like right now. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. You don't think I see you, huh? Put that cup down and hit that like button. Yeah, you didn't think I saw you, huh? Quit watching TV. You're supposed to be watching this live stream. Hit the like button. Stop doing what you're doing. I see you. Mm-hmm. We don't own people. Right. That's right. Bitter because they wanted, because they wasted all their prime catering to a lost cause. Man, I lost my spot. I'm reading y'all comments about this baby mama stuff is the topic tonight, I see. This is going to dominate tonight's conversation, I see. I'm going backwards, y'all, so y'all hear me reading stuff that might not be up to date. That's because I'm trying to go back to catch stuff that I missed. I done lost my spot. That's right, man. You ain't broken. See, I might be broke, but I ain't broken. Hold on, man. I lost my spot. Wow. John Bolin came with it. Explain to the woman from Indiana then that went through this, and then they found her child that was cloned dead. I don't even know what to say about that. What's up, Ratchet Medic? Big Op, appreciate the love, man. And don't just ban gangster rap. Take the movies out too. Woo! Since people were influenced by them from Scarface to Colors. Yeah, man. We can't just put the emphasis on these artists who are portraying an image to try to make some money. Nah, let's go for the people who are pushing them to make this kind of image to try to make the little crumbs that they're gonna pay them while they make billions. It's bigger than the artist. There's always a hidden power behind any of the little stuff we see out here, you know. Trying to catch up, y'all. I was in a nice little pocket, but I lost my spot, and then I fell into oblivion of comments. I fell into the comment pit and got lost. Now I'm trying to catch back up. Chloe Brown, attachment issues. Yeah. People have attachment issues, and sometimes people have a sense of low self-esteem where they feel like they'll never be able to match what they think they had in another person. I'm not going to ever be able to find nobody like him or like her. But something went wrong to where clearly that situation wasn't perfect. Or sometimes it's things about ourselves that we don't take into account, because even if we're not bad people, we can unknowingly run off a good person. Sometimes your own issues. You know, when people have low self-esteem, people insecure, and they always clingy and just questioning and every little thing, and the person ain't doing nothing. It's like, God, I can't do it. And you run off a good person, and then you're wondering, well, what do they do? It's like, oh, man. Phantom, y'all been together 22 years? That's a salute right there. Marty say, I got a good one with mine because I wanted to be around my daughter as much as possible. She saved me. Yeah. See, every baby mama, baby daddy situation is not bad. It's not toxic. We got to get out of the mindset of just feeling like we just so messed up as a people. No, let's start telling some of the good stories. So we had this image, oh man, baby mama, baby daddy. Nah, there's a lot of good co-parenting situations out there where they making it work, man. But it's about maturity. It's about being mature about the situation. Because it's levels to like feelings and love. And I don't care if y'all been married 30 years. This me talking now. Y'all ain't got to agree with me. But I just believe that it could be two people that's in love and they can have a great relationship. But I just believe just naturally one person may be more in love than the other person. That don't mean the other person's love is insignificant. It's just that she's a little more, she loves him more than he loves her, or he loves her more than she loves him. Because that's just how it is. They don't make it bad. They don't make it like a bad relationship. What we got? What we got? We all over the place. This open topic for real. Yep. This open topic for real. Facts. My co-parenting and baby mama situation is good. See, that's another one. See, good. Everything ain't bad, man. We got to stop dwelling on the bad all the time, man. But that took work from both sides. It's about what our kids deserve. Can't have them in the middle of a war. Boy, you teaching. You teaching, Ralph. Said it took work from both sides. And see, that's the key. We like to play the blame game too much. It was him, it was him, it was him. It was her, it was her, it was her. I got a song called Both of Y'all. Any of my true supporters, y'all have heard this song. Go listen to my song on YouTube. It's called Both of Y'all. And that's what it's talking about. Talking about relationships. Quit making it be all about this gender. See, it's them. It's the men. No, it's the women. It's both of y'all. Because if any one of us was perfect, any side was perfect, or both sides was as perfect as we like to come off that we are, then the relationship would be perfect. It's something he doing, it's something she doing that's messing the game up. Accept it. Take accountability. Hit the like button, y'all. We almost got 100 people in here, but we ain't close to the 100 likes. So if y'all haven't hit that like button yet, go ahead and click it, man, for your big brother. Jonathan, you ain't crazy, man. You good. Troy Beaumont says, some people supposed to handle themselves before you can handle someone else's. Yes, indeed. Hey, man, look, I want to tell y'all something real quick because y'all starting to tee me off right now. If you have not subscribed to the Underground Dialogue podcast, I need you to do that right now. If you haven't watched the first episode of the Underground Dialogue podcast. I need you to do that as soon as this live is over with. Because we just getting started on that podcast, man. The new episode goes up tomorrow. We got Brother Ben X. I know y'all hip to Brother Ben. Brother Ben blessed us with his presence, man. And came on the show. So his interview is up. We got one small clip, but the whole interview will go up tomorrow. Big Ox says, I don't have no kids. Let's call them children. I'm working on that too. But truth be told, they knew who they were dealing before the kids came into play. Sometimes, not all the time. People will show the side of themselves that they want other people to see in order to reel them in. That's what we were talking about last week, Chloe Brown. People will show you what you said, Chloe, their representative. They'll send their representative. And because it's a motive involved. So it's like, man, I got to get this girl. So how can I get her? Let me see what she like. Oh, okay, she like that. So let me act like I got money. Let me pull up in my partner's Jag. And then she gonna see it and think it's mine. But then if I get her and she gonna ask me about it, I'm gonna say, oh man, I wrecked it. It's in the shop. She gonna never see it again. So people will present to you whatever they feel they got to present to you in order to reel you in. Sometimes then that real you comes out, and then that's when all of the problems come up on both sides. Everybody is just their best self in the beginning. Troy says 6 months. Everybody, that's what I said. I said about 6-7 months, because you can only hope you can't hide you can't hide your real self for long. It's gonna come out. Man, we just had this conversation. Justin Tuck, who are your favorite R&B and funk soul artists? Oh man, where do I start? I go all the way back to Sam Cooke, Prince, Stevie Wonder, Parliament Funkadelic, Shaka Khan, Anita Baker, who else? Al Green, Isley Brothers. Who else? Michael Jackson, Jackson 5, Marvin Gaye, Heat Wave. Y'all know who I want y'all to listen to? This is who I want y'all to listen to. The dude, y'all might think y'all too hard to listen to this artist, but I know for a fact the ladies that's in this chat, it ain't that many of y'all. I want y'all to go listen to this singer right here. That name right there. Her name is Samara Joy. I want y'all to go listen to her, man. She's amazing. She's amazing, man. She got a voice like I never heard before in my life. BB Falk, I don't have any children yet, but being a baby mama is not the title I will have. I prefer children's mother. Sounds a lot better. I agree. We just some hood. We just ratchet. We just a little ratchet, BB. But yeah, you right. That's what me and Big Ock was talking about. We trying to stop saying kids, because a kid is a baby goat. So we working on stop saying kids. Man, them kids. Say children. That's right. Quit saying my kids. Let's work on that. So you're right. We just a little ratchet, so we're gonna say baby mama. But I don't condemn baby mama because it is a baby until it's not. And mama, ain't nothing wrong with calling your mother mama. Hey, baby mama. It just sounds formal when you say my child's mother. That's what we say when we talking to the police. We talking to our homeboy. Yeah, man, I got into it with my baby mama, man. But when something happened and the police show up, so what's your relation to her? Yes, sir, that's my child's mother. You change up. But I understand what you're saying, BB. I understand that. Mimi said the elements. Yeah, how can I forget Earth, Wind, and Fire? I'm wrong for that. Good looking out, Mimi. How can I forget Earth, Wind, and Fire? One of my favorite groups, the OJs. The OJs, man. Come on, man. Give me to 100 likes, y'all. We almost there. Lenny Williams tonight. No, we ain't gonna do Lenny tonight, Cynthia. We ain't gonna do Lenny tonight. You remember when I hit that Lenny? I hit that Lenny on them boys one night. Cynthia was in here. Who else was in here when I hit that Lenny? It ain't but a few of y'all that know. I know Dollar Bill know about that Lenny. I know Marty know about that Lenny. Ain't but a few of y'all know about that Lenny, man. Got to be a certain age. What you say, Phantom? Phantom say, you got it. Ratchet friendship is the strongest bond. Boy, ain't that the truth? DNS says, what's your feeling about the next SPC album and how great is to come together with? Oh man, that album, we set up last night and listened to the whole album. It's fire, man. It's killer. It's better than I expected it. It's dope, man. It's dope. It's a good question. I've been jamming. Is that Janae Aiko? I heard of that name before. Give me to 100 likes, y'all. Snoopy, top 5 female vocalists. Aretha. Jasmine Sullivan. All right. Whitney. Shaka Khan. I need one more. Top 5 female vocals. Those are 5 that come off the top of my head. I need one more. Give me a minute. I'll get back to you. Snoop. Ralph says, I'm 40 and have 3 kids, 3 children, 3 baby mamas. It wasn't always copacetic. But like I said, lots of work, obviously. Yeah, you got 3 different personalities, 3 different situations. That's a whole nother conversation. All this time we've been talking about just one. So yeah, that is, we didn't factor in people who might have children with multiple people and all that. And we got to stop condemning people for that. Ooh, she got 5 kids from 4 different dudes. So, and are they being taken care of? Are they being abused? Are they happy? Are they provided for? That's all that matters. See, this is what I don't like about certain dudes who try to talk about women like that when they say, man, that girl got 5 kids from 4 different dudes. Okay, well, men can't have babies. In other words, we can't give birth. We can't physically give birth. So your body count doesn't have an obvious, visible presentation. See, you could say anything, but then you see a lady who made, like I say, 5 children, 4 different guys. So that's a visual that you get because the children are the visual. The children says that she's been with at least 4 guys. So and you may have a female that you say, well, see, that's why I'm with my baby. See, my baby, my baby ain't got no children, or my baby ain't got but one. That's with me. Yeah, but you don't know what your baby had done before you. It just didn't manifest into any children. I ain't to say your baby is like that. I'm just saying sometimes we get self-righteous. And your baby's sitting there like, whew, I'm glad he don't really know. And just like a dude. We don't know your count like that. Quit trying to judge people. Because it ain't you, because that ain't your situation. You don't know. Back to her hometown with her. Hey, y'all, look, if my feed go out, just hang in there. Sometimes it dips in and dips out. You went back to the reunion with her. And everywhere y'all went, people was looking at you like, whoa. Man, he with her? Wow. Hey, man, I'm dangling on 99 likes, man. Somebody get me over the top, bro. I ain't want to say nothing. I've been looking at that 99 for a minute. I've been dangling on that 99. Somebody hit that like button and get me to 100. There we go. Thank you. Whoever gave me that 100 like, something real good gonna happen for you tomorrow. You're gonna find $2 on the ground tomorrow. South Acres checking in. Salute. Boss Life G Talk. Yeah. SA in this thing, man. Salute to you. Boss Life in the building. Man. Yeah. We went in on that Lenny. Open topic, y'all. Let me see what else we got. I guess we're gonna stay on the baby mama theme, baby daddy, baby mama theme. Yeah, man. Samara Joy is the truth. She gonna be big. They don't really know about it yet. Watch what I tell you. She gonna be huge. You know, y'all gonna be able to say, I'm the one that told y'all about her. Yeah. Subscribe to my channel right now. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Subscribe to Underground Dialogue Podcast. Underground Dialogue Podcast. That's it, Jonathan. Common sense, appreciate the love. I can't like more than once, but I can do this. Salute. I appreciate the donation, appreciate the love, man. Top 5 male singers of all time. That's easy. Easy money. Sam Cooke, Prince, Stevie Wonder. I guess it ain't that easy. Man, why all this get stuck? Oh, Michael. I can't forget about Michael. Michael Jackson. Luther Vandross. That's 5. No disrespect to Donnie. Got to give Donnie some honorable mention. That's Donnie Hathaway for y'all who don't know who Donnie is. Can't forget Al Green. Ron Isley. Too many, man. I didn't put my last female on there. Teddy. Yeah, Teddy got to be in there. I'm still sitting on my last female. Said James Brown. Throw some female names at me, man. My mind is drawing a blank right now. I already put Aretha on there. My mind is drawing a blank. Not a big Mariah fan. Kiki Wyatt go hard, especially live. Sade. I'm a big Sade fan. I like Tony, but not like that. Kelly Price go hard. Sade might get that spot. Keep them coming. Y'all gonna hit on one that I ain't thought about. Somebody said Gladys Knight. It'll come. Mary J. Natalie Cole. Some are real good, but they're not like my all-time. They're not my all-time. What's up, Sawachi? Where you been, man? Who is Coco Taylor? I don't know what that is. Oh, man, I knew it was somebody I was forgetting. Hold on, it's over. Man, come on, man. How could I not do this? This is one of my favorites, man. What am I doing, man? King Crooked? Yeah, man. I know about Crooked Eye, man. The greatest rappers ever. Of course I know about him. Tina. That's my 5 right there. That's my 5. I can't believe I left Layla out right. Aretha, Jasmine, Whitney, Shaka, Layla. That's it. Can't penetrate that. Samara Joy coming. Anita Baker, honorable mention. Lettucey go hard too. Lettucey go hard. Top 5 lyricists. You got to go on my channel, man. This channel here, I got a whole thing where I did top 10s on rappers and stuff. So you'll see it. Yeah, I had Marvin Gaye in my mind. I had him in my mind. He didn't crack that top 5 though, but he worthy of it now. It was out of him and Luther. I went with Luther and Donnie too. Donnie got some songs, boy, that'll make you just be swinging at the air, boy. Donnie will have you to do. Betty Wright, man, Tina Marie. Don't sleep on Tina Marie. Haven't heard the new Nas yet, Daltanium. I gotta listen to that. Do you believe you can train your mind to move objects? I sure would like to. I know that we have that ability. We just, it's dormant in us. I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about that new Nas, man. Ciroc, she dope. Y'all go listen to Ciroc. What's up, Box? Salute to you. You know what it is. Deep fried hustler. What's that? Negative NRG. Been a while since I hopped into one of K's live. Well, you here. You are here. Welcome. And I'm gonna keep saying this periodically. Two things I want to mention. You know, we got comic books. We back, but this time the comic book comes with a hoodie if you get the whole box, and the bundle box has the cover on the front of the box, man. So it's the package is new and improved. It's ramped up. It's amped up. If y'all didn't even know we had a comic book, now you know. I always got to do inventory. Yeah, Jill Scott is dope. Brian White, do you like the rapper Cannabis? No, I don't like cannabis. I love cannabis. And I ain't talking about the kind you smoke. Go get the comic book, man. That's the website. Go place your order right now. You can get the comic book by itself. You can get it by itself. But if you get that full package, man, why would you go to the spot and just get a hamburger by itself? You want the burger, you want the fries, you want the drink, you want the dessert. So that's why they sell the meal. Now you can go get a burger by itself, but it might not fill you up. You get everything: comic book, coloring book, t-shirt, poster, hoodie, and a signed box. Man, you can't beat that with a wiffle ball bat. Soon as you get your next paycheck, yeah, that's what it is. Y'all got the information. The SPC album, is it dropping this year? What is this? This the middle of November? Nah, probably not this year, but early next year. But we done. We recorded too many songs. We got about 20-some songs. All them songs ain't gonna be able to get on the album. So we're gonna probably do the album and then drop an EP right after the album. So it's coming, Torrance. It's coming. Yep. Yeah, man. Layla Hathaway. I gotta go see her live one day. Layla Hathaway. Your boy K, gotta see her live one day. Cynthia says, would you ever let anybody do a remix to any of your songs? If so, who would you pick if you could pick a person? No, I wouldn't have a problem with somebody doing a cover or a remix to a song. I mean, I guess it would depend. You know, if anybody did it, I would want them to be passionate about it, like they really want to do it. You know, so it'd be hard to say who I would pick to do it. I wouldn't care. They could be. It don't have to be somebody that's known. Just do it justice. Make sure you do it right. You know how people remake certain single songs, and it's like, man, you're not even supposed to touch that. Then they can't sing. They ain't on a level as the person who did it. Really, they end up messing the song up. Then you got other people who would do a remake, and they almost sing it better than the person who originally made the song. So it all depends. Javante Lewis. Hey, drop y'all locations, man. Drop your location. I forgot to do that. Drop y'all location, man. Where y'all tapping in from? Cynthia out there in East Texas. My boy Brandon in Wisconsin. North Pole, Alaska. He say, no joke. He's like, I'm really in the North Pole. I'm really in Alaska. California, Santa Fe, Finland, Northeast Texas. You up in that net. You caught up in the net. Arlington, Washington. Lincoln, California. Fairbanks, Alaska. Alaska up in this thing, huh? The South Bronx. The South Bronx. Columbus, Ohio. Oh, okay, yeah, 1 hour away from Houston. Okay. V says Earth. South Texas, 956. Is that Ojibwe, Michigan? Am I saying that right? Boy Torrance in Milwaukee, David in Montreal, Canada. Daltanium on that north side in Houston. Orange County, Cali, Iowa. Jay Keezy. Nip needs to do a remix to Crime Scene. Nip could take anything, any song and make a remix and nip it out. If he nip it out, Nip could take a love song. If he nip it out, that's gonna be the scariest love song you ever heard in your life. Kansas. All right. Riverdale, Georgia. Antarctica. Snoop. Southwest and Westheimer, Southwest Snoop. Miss Lady Sample in Wisconsin. Yeah. Who else we got? Dollar Bill, y'all. Muskogee, Oklahoma. Okay, raised out there. Prison Planet, USA. That's right. We got 2 people from Fairbanks. Ojibwe. Okay, good looking out. Way to break it down. Already. You slept on Nip? No, you can't sleep on Nip. He might slash your throat. Fort Sam in Houston. Is Elon Musk a U.S. intelligence plant? Is he? I know he came in and fired all them people at Twitter. They thought Twitter was a secure job. I bet they like, ooh, I'm gonna be at Twitter for 99 years. Elon came in there changing it up, boy. Ontario, Canada. What's up, 11th Hour Entertainment? Kill. I can't do it like Nip. I'm the closest one that can hit that kill like Nip be hitting it. See, look at that, boy. Y'all giving Nip some love. Nip is hard to sleep on. Fam dude is a psycho on the mic. That's right. Don't ever forget it. The inventor of the hardcore style. The inventor. I just had you on the feature montage. Oh, what's up, man? That boy low key up in this thing, man. Yeah, that's a dope song. That's a dope song. The Known Lands. Military Army, retired from Ohio, from Lima, Ohio. Okay. Colorado in this thing. Yeah, man. Did you check out the Wu-Tang American Saga? I caught a couple of episodes. From what I saw, it was pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so this is not low key. This is just oh, this B. What's up, B? Already. Well, you know, I listened to one night. I listened to a lot of those songs in that folder, man. You got some dope stuff. Yeah. Uses Tesla name. Uses old Mesopotamia technology. Also gets money from CIA via SpaceX. Hey, look, never can tell. These cats is into some other stuff. Ishmael says, I saw this video with Elon and Mr. Beast, and they was talking about an electronic chip insertion like it's the most normal thing in the world. They're going to push the real mark of the beast soon. They can push all they want. God is in control. It ain't nothing that they billions and all that they can do. Nothing that they technology ain't nothing they can do. When he get ready to snuff it out, he gonna snuff it out. And them billions ain't gonna save him 1 inch. Yeah. Yeah, Pharaoh just had a birthday, man. Salute to Pharaoh, street military, soldier, no doubt. H-Town for life, Texans, Rockets, Astros. I don't know about the Texans. Yeah, let me see. Get a little more action, man. Blessings to y'all, man. He's gonna put a chip in people. I heard they already chipping people up. Y'all ain't heard about that? There's a few people that's already. I don't know how real it is. I saw this thing where a lady walking to the grocery store. She had something inserted, and she just walked in, and it was in her hand, and she paid for her groceries. She just walked up there with her hand and put her hand on the little scanner thing and went beep. It was like a credit card in her hand, and she beep and paid for her food, paid for her groceries, and went on out the door. I don't know how real it is, but I saw it. That is crazy. Are you going to do your radio show again? I don't know, man. They keep playing with me. That's why I'm bringing y'all to the podcast. Did you know about the podcast, Brandon? That's why I'm transferring everybody over to the podcast, man. I need all of y'all to go subscribe to the podcast, man. And go watch the first episode. Hold on. I'm going to put the name of it. There it is. Go over there right now. Enoch says that vaccine had that in it. It also manipulated the RNA. Can't put it past them. It's an RFID chip. Been hearing about that for years. Subscribe to the channel, man. Yeah. We'll have a full Brother Ben interview up tomorrow. What's the Universal Postal Union? We just started, man, but I need y'all to subscribe, and I need y'all to have y'all notifications on, even on this channel. They got a bell. Once you subscribe, that bell appears, and you click the bell so y'all get notified. If y'all want the podcast to grow and get big, y'all got to hit that notification too so y'all know. So as soon as it drops, you'll be on top of it. What's up, Michelle? Vinny DeCaro up in this thing. Little Norm up in here. We have a habit of looking for more convenient things. That's why they're using chips. We pave way. Convenience ain't always safe, and it's not always wise. See, convenience is using the microwave. Quick and convenient. I don't have time to sit up and cook something for 35, 40 minutes. So I'm going to pop it in this microwave and cook a full meal in 1 minute and 42 seconds. Convenient, but not safe. Sometimes the best way to do a thing is the old-fashioned way. Fire. Just put some fire up under the pot and stir it and cook it and watch it and stir it and cook it and season it and watch it and cook it. Patience. Because in the quest to just see, technology has a lot of great uses, but it also can be dangerous because the rulers of this world, they get so caught up in just advancing, not necessarily through just the motive of making the world a better place, but in a lot of instances coming from the perspective of having a God complex. So many things that they do it with a God complex. And it's a control mechanism, it's a manipulation, it's the seizing of having power over the people mentally and physically. So the technological advances, they're used for bad purposes. So they'll present and promote it in a way where, you get this chip inserted into you, and just like I said earlier, all you got to do, you go to the grocery store, you don't have to pull out no money. You ain't got to sit counting through and wait for your change. You don't even have to pull out your credit card. Just put your stuff on the thing and beep, scan your hand. But you don't know what else they doing in your hand and in your body, and what information is being tampered with. It's not worth it to me, y'all. It's just not worth it. So people refer to that, they'll say, they'll call that the mark of the beast. He said a dude bought something out the vending machine with it. See what I'm saying? That boy went and got a bag of Cheetos. Beep. It's not worth it, y'all. When they talk about the mark of the beast in their hands and on their foreheads, it's not necessarily the chip. It started long before the chip. You say, well, that's the mark of the beast. See, they let them get it in their hands and they put it in their head. That's the mark of the beast. It started long before that. Because it said the mark of the beast will be on their hands and on their foreheads. See, the forehead, that represents where the mind is at, the thoughts. So the mark of the beast, in order for it to be on your forehead, that means that the thoughts had to already be implemented into you based on how they present it. So to make you say, yeah. They promoted the thought. They promoted the idea. They promoted the ideology to you. Now that mark of that bestial thought, that bestial idea is in your head. So the second part of that is, when it's in your head, what carries out the thoughts that are in your head? It's your hands. The work is done through the hands. So the mark of the beast being on your forehead and your hands just represent the mind of Satan that you've accepted, and now your hands are carrying out the work that's in your mind. So the chip is just a component of it. See where we at? Nanotechnology in McDonald's food. It's possible. It's possible. Nanotechnology and probably a lot of stuff, but I'm not going to speculate on what I don't know. I know they got it. It's just we don't always know where it's at. What up, L? Nanotech, also coconut, mango, tropical for sure. Man. Wow. The Upper Echelon album. What album had Upper Echelon? That's Blessing and the Burden. That's the Blessing and the Burden album. What's up, Francisco? Nanotechnology in the air. Hey, man. I don't know, man. It's too confusing to try to keep up with, man. Got to do the best you can, man. And as they say, stay prayed up. Much love, Keith. Lavish logo. They have chips the size of dust. Man, we don't understand. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he said, we cannot fathom the depths of Satan. We can't even grasp how evil these cats are. See? That's another level, man. Because we not built like that. Not built like that, man. Unbelievable. All right, man. Who has already subscribed to the podcast, man? Just give me a yes. I wish I could get everybody in here to respond to that question. If you've already subscribed to the podcast, give me a yes. If you haven't, please do so. Lavish say on both my accounts. If you saw episode 1, now I ain't gonna keep on asking y'all to say yes. That is Brandon. Underground Dialogue Podcast. That is the website for the comic book. We back in the building with the comic book. We got a new run. Some of y'all like, what comic book? The comic book that we released a couple of months back. That if you don't have, you need to go get. We got hoodies for the winter time. We got a new box. Man, it's worth it, man. Hold on, Michelle dropping some signs. Hold on, let me see. RNA interference with our food. That is worse than GMO nanotech because it really hurts the genome. Hey, teachers, educate us, Michelle. Wow. So you saw the one with Brother Ben X? We put an upload. We're going to put the whole interview up. We're going to put the whole interview up. And I want to apologize in advance on the Brother Ben interview, y'all, because if y'all watch it, y'all will notice that it's kind of separate in the clips. It's just showing us one at a time instead of the full shot, the wide shot of everybody, and then occasionally seeing one person at a time when they're talking. We had a situation where one of our cameras fell while we were filming, and that was the camera that was responsible for the wide shot, and it broke. So we had to use the cameras we had. So it's basically just showing individual cuts. Like if I ask a question, it's just showing me. And then he has a question, just showing him. And Keystone says something, just showing him. So, you know, that's why, just in case y'all might be wondering why I look like that, that's what happened. But still, great interview. Shout out to Brother Ben X for blessing us with his time, man. Very, very busy, yet humble, knowledgeable, powerful brother. And I really appreciate him. I said that last time, I'm saying it again. I really appreciate him coming and showing us some love that day. So thank you, Brother Ben, wherever you are, my brother. Can technology read our minds? I would say possibly. I know that technology locks into our tendencies, our habits, our interests. That's why you said you had a taste for some Mexican food one day when you was riding the car with your wife and your phone was sitting down, and then when you picked your phone up, you saw you had all kind of advertisement for Mexican restaurants. I don't know if they read minds, but they sure listen. See, that's weird, man. That's the world we live in. Watch what you say. I'm gonna say that the Google is a living thing. Man, I need a new winter coat. Pick your phone up. Burlington Coat Factory has a sale for winter coats. Like, what the? Crazy. Quick question. Did you study pre-20th century architecture? As in, we could not build like that worldwide for it's something concrete. I don't know if I understand the question. I haven't studied pre-century 20th century architecture, but I wouldn't use the word study, but I've observed and looked at certain structures that were, you know, just like the pyramids, structures that were built thousands and thousands of years ago by what this world would label as primitive people, yet this modern era of people can't duplicate it. I don't know if that's the lane that you're in when we'd ask, but that's just what came to my mind. They don't even have the mathematics. They don't even understand how the pyramids were built because it ain't in them to know. Chopping It Up TV. Bless your back, man. Chopping it up, TV. Mm, mm, mm. Chopping it up, TV. Mm, mm, mm. Chopping it up, TV. Mm, mm, mm. I just made your theme song. A lot of people were against it, saying it's a rights violation. Against what? The White House after Kemet. There's a lot of structures over here, and like in DC as well, that were built patterned after a lot of the ancient structures. The black folks built it all. Black folks built it all. Jesus Christ's real name is Yeshua. I can't argue with you. Luis. Chopping it up, TV. Mm, mm, mm. Peace to you, God. Chopping it up, TV. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, I just had that conversation tonight. Jesus is Greek, man. It's a Greek name, not original name. They translate. See, the original, see, the King James version of the Bible tells you on one of the first pages of the book, it says translated out of the original tongue. Translated out of the original tongues. So they letting you know that this book that we're reading is not in its original language. It's been translated out of that. So yeah. So in the case of King James version, this is England. That's why the Bible is thee and thus and thou. He hath cometh. That's not the original language. English ain't that old. The English language didn't exist in the time of Moses, the time of Jesus and Abraham. There was no such thing as English. That language didn't exist. So when they got a hold of those scriptures, they had to translate it out of the original language. But in the process of doing so, they also went in and did some magic on it. They remixed some stuff. They changed up some stuff too. They added some lies in there. Chopping it up, TV. They're working on a machine to read your dreams and to slip advertisements in there as well. I read about it during COVID lockdown. I don't doubt it one bit, bro. Can't fathom the depths of Satan. I'm gonna do a live titled "You Can't Fathom the Depths of Satan," and we're gonna try to go into all of the things that they are doing in this world that we would look at as like, we can't believe that they would even try that, but they did. Ever thought of being a minister? No. Hey, man. That's a title reserved for those who are on a great moral standard. I got too much Negro in me. Still working on me. chopping it up, TV. Mm, mm, mm. Chopping it up, TV. Mm, mm, mm. Uh-oh, y'all getting deep. How y'all gonna be getting deep all at the end? Ooh, y'all, it's too much. Uh-oh. I agree. When they show us technology, they already done it. Keith said, found out my girl expecting today. Can't wait for more lyrical dopeness. I gotta tend to her. Hey, you sure do, man. Salute. Congratulations. 11th hour entertainment. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the dope tracks, dope songs too, man. Michelle, so what's up with CMOS? Because a lot of people, let's talk about that real quick. A lot of people, they swear by CMOS. They say, man, CMOS. When COVID was really popping, a lot of people, you got to get you some CMOS. Then it was like, well, you got to get the right kind. Let's see, some of the CMOS ain't the real deal. It's like, what are the benefits of CMOS? I guess I'll do a little quick interview. What are the benefits of CMOS? Where do you get the good CMOS from? And because I never heard of CMOS before COVID. All of a sudden, everybody was talking about CMOS. What does it do? What does CMOS do for the body? What are the benefits? And like you say it has to be the right kind. So what is the wrong kind? They got some stepped on CMOS floating around out there. That's that bootleg CMOS, man. You can't eat that. You can't take that. Them boys got that old faulty CMOS. You know how the streets get to talking. No, that's CMOS right there, man. I don't know. Here's a stepped on, man. They be doing it like cocaine, like, oh yeah, that's some good stuff. Let's see. Respect, Brandon. The Crossing. Big Ock. Thank y'all so much. Much love, man. CMOS bladder whack. So I never heard of bladder whack. I used to take black seed oil all the time, every day. I don't even know what bladder whack is. If your bladder is whack, as a matter of fact, his bladder was whack. The doctor looked at him and said, what's the matter with that? Man, y'all know how people talk in the street. You got that CMOS? You'll be looking around the corner. Hurry up. Yeah. Yeah, that's it right there. Meditative source. Irish CMOS is the one Sabi was talking about. It contains, what's that? All required minerals. Okay. I gotta check it out because see, I subscribe to How to Eat to Live by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And just being honest, I have not seen anything where he's ever spoken about CMOS. And I stand on You know, and some of the things that even a lot of the herbalists have said that, hey, this is it. This is those people say this is the new hot herb, the new hot thing that's healthy. I gotta check it out with my sources, you know, first. That's not to say it's not good but usually when I haven't heard anybody verified from what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught, I have to hold on. That dirt moss. Okay, you say farm CMOS doesn't work. You know what? Anytime they start farming anything, it's usually bad. Farm raised chickens, farm raised fish. When they start farm raising and messing with it, boy, looking for that fire CMOS. Oh man, you got to go over there awful. It's a dude over there in the projects. That boy CMOS gonna have it'll have you. Man, we all over the place. I don't want to argue, but the same logic could be used for Yahshua. I thought his name was supposed to be. Oh man, I lost it. Oh crap. Okay, that is be Emmanuel. Look up meaning of names, not origin. I don't know Aramaic or Koine Greek. My bad. Yeah, well, a lot of times when I'm not gonna try to speculate on that. But a lot of times to know the accuracy of something, you got to know the region where the man was from, where the man walked. And those translations will get you jammed up with them names and all that, but I ain't gonna touch that for right now. I'll come back to you on that. Ethiopian black seed oil is fire. What does it do? Because I'm asking, what does it do? Is it just like just to strengthen the immune system, or would I be able to like raise a car up? Like, no, I'm just playing. Like, what does it do? Yeah. Michelle Wood said, no black seed oil, no. Okay. What's wrong with black seed oil? See, let's teach, let's learn, let's educate each other. Hey, I'm open. Okay, so what's wrong with black seed oil? As a Muslim, I heard about, if I'm not mistaken, I don't like to say the wrong thing. That's why I pause, y'all. But the black seed is mentioned. That cumin is mentioned. I don't, is it in the Quran? I can't remember. I don't want to say it and I don't know. But what's wrong with black seed oil? Let me see. The man said, only thing I take is faith. Faith without works is dead, though. Iota carrageen for COVID, and yes, CB Condors, Chris. So CMOS is just specifically for COVID. It's not something that is beneficial outside of that. That's right, 1 meal a day. No matter what the doctor say. I'm gonna stick with how to eat to live. Just eat some Navy beans, you'll be all right. I had a big bowl of Navy bean soup tonight. Woo, it was good. Navy beans, garlic, onion, all the potent natural foods that are fighters of toxins and protectors, defense mechanisms in the body, natural defense foods. I say like garlic, Navy beans, onion. That's some potent stuff, man. I'm gonna be eating bean soup for the next 3 days until I run out. Michelle says I'm a CMOS seller dealer, so I know all about it. But what does it do? Hold on, let me see. Let me make sure you haven't answered that already. I keep asking the same question. I'm trying to find out what does CMOS actually do for the body. Like, you know, you can pull something up and say health benefits of, and then it'll list like, oh, it helps your vision. Oh, it makes your brain, it helps your memory. Fresh fruit and orange juice. Right. Thank you, Sarah. Golly, thank you. I thought it was in the Quran, but I didn't want to misspeak. Yeah, you hear about that cumin seed. Yeah. And it said it can cure anything except death. Jonathan says, and no, sea moss is seaweed that they use in sushi and other cooking. It provides tons of micronutrients, B vitamins, iodine, and much more. Okay. Trying to make sure I don't miss nothing. Ginger root. Yep. I rock with ginger. We are what we eat. You had 2 junior jumbo jacks and fries. Man, look, good raw honey, garlic, onion, lemon. Hey, man, that'll get you there. That'll get you there. We're gonna have to agree to disagree on the garlic, Sister Michelle. Garlic is ancient, an ancient healer with many, many benefits. Garlic been around since day one. Garlic has always been a superfood. Garlic has so many great benefits, man. If you have trouble like with your arteries are clogged up and you're messed up, garlic helps to unclog your arteries. It has something in it called allicin that just chewing garlic activates those nutrients in your body, just chewing into it. It ain't pleasant, but you just to eat it raw, but it's really good for you. It kills worms, all kind of crap in your body. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, eat as much garlic as you want. I love you, Michelle, but we got to disagree on that one. And see, here's another thing. Because I got a brother friend of mine, my brother Dr. Keeley, and somebody was talking about mucus one time, because I know Dr. Sabi is big on the removal of mucus from the body and things of that nature, but and I don't know the degree of which he was referring to that, but mucus is necessary. Mucus helps to push other things out of the body through your mucous membranes and things of that nature. So mucus has a place in the body. I don't know to the degree to where Dr. Sabi is saying the extraction of mucus, but everything in moderation. As soon as I said that, I read Cadbury's post. Yeah, we got to disagree on garlic. See, I don't I always respected Dr. Sabi, but we don't agree with everything that he said. Garlic is the truth. Garlic is the truth in a great way. Yeah. She said, well, we got to talk. I will teach you. So we both going to be doing some teaching. We both going to be doing some teaching. What is my technical genre of music? What do you mean, my technical genre of music? I don't understand what you mean by that. What is your technical genre of music? Who is Dr. Morse? See, you can't throw no little random doctors at me, see. Garlic is in the scripture. Garlic, the benefits of garlic are spoken of in the scripture. So if it's all right with God, it's all right with me. So if I got a debate between what God said and what Dr. Morse said, I'm sorry, Dr. Morse, I got to go ahead and go with God. Not if you get some good garlic. See, the problem is it's so hard. See, they tamper with everything. They're always messing with stuff. So a lot of times, that's like even with Michelle is talking about with the CMOS, so you got to get the right kind. You got to get, that's with anything, your vegetables, your fruits, your herbs, because they always messing with stuff. So to your point, Ishmael, it's like, man, you don't want to think you eat healthy and then they genetically modifying even that which is supposed to be good for you. That's what they do. So it's a everyday struggle and fight to find good, pure unstepped on foods and fruits and vegetables. Like the actual genre. Okay, like conscious hip hop, etc. Um, I do a little bit of, I ain't gonna say a little bit of everything, but I guess conscious. See, conscious don't always mean just dropping science and speaking about government conspiracies and conscious is something, in my opinion, it's just about being real, man. Whatever you're talking about, man. If I'm talking about what's going on in my neighborhood, man, and trying to, wake people up just to get their life right or whatever, that's conscious to me. Because you waking somebody up or you attempting to wake somebody up and bring them to a state of consciousness. So I guess I could take that label to the best of my ability. And see, I go to Whole Food a lot. But they say Monsanto is tied into Whole Food now. Not that Whole Food was probably pure before that. It's like, but can't win for losing. Because they come into every element. Even when you're trying to be conscious, even when you're trying to eat healthy, they come into every element and they inject themselves into everything to corrupt it. It's a war, man. You say, I noticed you use a lot of Southern hip hop and Texas rap instrumentals, particularly the soul and gospel influence, while using the conscious vocal delivery. Well, I'm from Texas and I'm from the South. So, of course, I would have an affinity to the sound that's, I guess, kind of relegated to that. But I still like different sounds. I like West Coast beats, some West Coast beats, some East Coast beats. I like all different styles, But you said while using conscious vocal delivery. What is conscious vocal delivery? I just say it the way I say it. I didn't know that consciousness had a particular type of delivery associated with it. I thought that a delivery is just how a person sounds when they deliver it. I didn't actively craft a delivery. It's just that's just how I deliver it. But as far as the Texas Southern thing, yeah, I'm from Texas and we Southern. Go so far to say we country. Unapologetically country. We say y'all and ball and going to the mall. That's how we talk and how we walk. That's how we get down out here, man. Old Map said, grow it and you won't have to worry about it. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. Do you like the MC, the DOC? Yeah. DOC was the hottest thing smoking back in the late 80s, man, going into the 90s, man. Had the hottest album out. Till he messed his vocal cord up in an accident. Boss Life say forever banging, the game goes on. That's right. That's right. Yeah. DOC's album is still better than most. Yeah, that's true. Dre was on that production, boy. All right, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. We talking all this health food talk. And I got some junk food calling my name, boy. That's a shame, man. Blessings to y'all, man. Peace.